Amen. My friends, throughout this stewardship season, we are inviting members of our congregation to come and share with us a bit of their own stewardship story. And today to share with us is Bill Reigel. Good morning, Bill. Thank you so much for being a part of this. For those who might not know you, just sort of introduce yourself and share some of your connections here at Unity.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Good morning, everybody. First of all, I don't usually come to the 8:45 service, so I see some faces that I haven't seen in a while, so it's good to see you all. My name is Bill Reigel. I've been a member here at Unity for over 30 years. I can't believe that. I was married in this church to Beth. Many of you all know she is, I should say, a fifth-generation member of Unity. And her great-great-grandfather used to be the minister here way back when. So all four of my kids have been baptized here, and my older daughter, Mills, was married here last summer, which I think was maybe Matt's first wedding officiation in the sanctuary because of all the pandemic.
You're at Unity,
stuff.
that's right.
So thank you again.
You're welcome. That was a day of great joy. It really was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, good. Well, Bill, sort of tell us a little bit about growing up, or even recently, some of the folks who were influential in your approaches to stewardship and generosity.
Sure. I think like most people, my parents played a key role in my giving philosophy or my generosity. And it all began with those little kids offering envelopes. I mean, I don't even know if we still do that.
We do.
We did. I did it for our children. My parents had them for my children, or when I was young. So I wasn't sure if they were still around. But I thought it was a great introduction, to make me as a child feel part of the bigger process here at church of giving. It's also influenced by my wife's and her upbringing in the church, and same thing, how she was raised in terms of giving back to the church. But I think the biggest piece that influenced me personally was becoming involved with service to Unity. So once I got involved, I could see more clearly, I could feel, I could even better understand how everything, how much Unity made a difference to me, my life, my family's life, and all of the people at Unity and even outside of Unity. One example I'll mention, it's a small thing, but I'm a firm believer that small things make a pretty significant difference. But when one of my children was being baptized, it was about 6 months after they had a pretty serious health situation right after they were born. And we came to the baptism, and Joan Thomason, who many of you all know is a longtime choir member here. She usually sits over here, I think, on the side.
That's right.
And she sang the most perfect and moving song during the baptism, and I'll never forget it. And I think she wishes I would forget it, because every time I see her, I mention it too. I say, Joan, that was so beautiful. But it was a little thing, just like Spratt White, just solo, and Miss Angie. Miss Angie was not only took care of my children here at church, but she was our number one babysitter growing up, when my kids were growing up, so for 10 years at least, something like that. And so all those things are so meaningful, and really encouraged me and influenced me to give back to the church, especially the music program, because it was so key for me as well as many other people.
Oh, that's wonderful. Bill, thank you. So, very good. Any particular ways in which you've tried to pass that sense of generosity and stewardship to your own children or others in the church?
Yeah, mainly just making sure that at least my kids, when I was talking about them, that they knew about the different programs, but not just knew about them, but knew how they could impact other people as well. And but also the fact that, these programs exist, but, they have to be sustained by, people like us, giving of our time and talent and treasures to keep them going as well. I don't know if some of you probably have these kind of things at home with your children. We had a weekly chore chart in our house, and in order for the kids to get some kind of allowance, they had to do certain chores around the house, but they also had to use that money to tithe. And granted, that wasn't the main purpose of the chore chart, but it was kind of a nice benefit and side effect. But I think that helped give them some idea of, of giving as well.
Very good. Excellent. Oh, Bill, you've come from a long legacy of those with great stewardship here at Unity, and have passed that on to your own children as well. Any kind of final thoughts to share with the congregation today?
Yeah, I think just what I've been talking about a little bit is, the more you can understand and talk about everything that Unity offers and does. And, when it comes to stewardship, it's so important to not only sustain the existing programs, which are wonderful and great programs, been around for a long time, but any new programs that Unity's thinking about, it can only be done, the church is a nonprofit, so like with any nonprofit, it's up to the members or anybody else to give of their time, talent, and treasures to help sustain the organization.
Amen. Bill, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate you sharing with us today.